Hey guys, remember a few videos back, maybe a dozen videos back, I got shocked by an electric fence, and I was talking about how some of these fences in the countryside are powered by batteries, and this is indeed an electric fence right here. And you can see the battery right there. Okay, and then it comes up here to the actual thing that's actually going click, click, click. I don't want to get too close, I wouldn't want to arc across to my camera. And if you're wondering if I'm going to shock myself, I sure am. You can't miss this opportunity. There's the wire running down. That's pretty low to the ground, probably protecting the farm from boar and tanuki, things like that. Oh, pretty over there with the flowers on there. Isn't that nice? And here's the this little footbridge up to an abandoned area farm up there. I always wonder about these palm trees. So anyway, here we go. Let's go over here and have a shocking experience, shall we? We'll set the camera up. I don't want to be holding the camera when I shock myself. I wouldn't want to have the charge go through and see that. And I see the sign here. It says Kiken. Here we go. Gallagher Power Fence System. Huh. Doesn't sound very Japanese. Here we go. Let's set this up. Fools are us. That's right. There we go. There's the fence. Hi. This is the hand that I'm going to suffer the abuse. I'll do it like I did before. Just kind of run it on there. Let's get a little closer here. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Here we go. I hope that the last one, it really hurt me. It really sent my whole body back. It just shocked me. But it's just a battery. I don't know. Let's see. Part of the test is to see if it was really a battery that nailed me before, or if it was connected to the line. I've touched these it was low power before, kind of like a. You can actually hold on to it. I don't know which one this is. That spark sounded pretty intense. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. What? Nothing. You got me. Now that was not that was very, very mild. So it's definitely, yeah, it is live. Very mild compared to what I experienced with that other one, which leads me to believe, and this is definitely battery pack, so it leads me to believe that one that nailed me before was probably connected to the live wire. There was a pole right above. This is pretty mild. I could actually lay my hand on it. It took a second. You know what it's doing? That click, click, click is sending a charge through the wires. That's why when I touched it, it didn't feel anything, and then suddenly it got me. Click. So that makes sense. You wouldn't want to have a constant charge of electricity through. It's not necessary just to come through. Let's try this again. Here we go. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Got me. Yeah. It's just a click, 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 click. There you go. So another, what do morons in Japan do with their free time? They get shocked by electric fences. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. See ya. Let's do it again. Whoa. That one knocked me straight back. Okay. I take back what I said. That could have been a battery. That was as strong as the one that got me in that other one. I mean, that one, because it was pulsing through, it pushed me, it knocked me onto the ground. That was really strong. Might have been more through shock than anything else. Woohoo! Now I know this is dangerous stuff. I know that electrocution, one of the real dangers of electrocution with household currents is not the voltage itself, but the fact that it's just at the right something to in sync with the stop the heart or something like that. So I know I'm taking a bit of a chance, but I've done it so many times in the past. I even peed on these things. I'd never told that story. I was in Oregon hitchhiking. I was hitchhiking all across the United States. It was a great adventure. This was when I was like 17 years old. I was hitchhiking all over. I had no money. I had loaves of bread, and I was living on special case sandwiches, special case cereal, put it through, and just leaping in the side of the road, off the freeway, in the desert, wherever. And I had wandered up into I think I was in Oregon, western or the central Oregon there by Route 5 or something like that, by Bend, heading towards Route 5. And a guy picked me up, and his young guy, and he took me to his farm. We struck up, we kind of made friends. It's easy to make friends sometimes when you're in that situation. And his family owned this huge, massive farm in Oregon, and we got in his Jeep, and I stayed 2 days out there with his family. Great people. And he got in the Jeep, and we went out and showed me around the farm. He took me out to the thing just like this, and I said, I bet I can pee on that thing, and he said, yeah, let's see you do it. So sure enough, I whipped out my member, and after I unfurled that thing, you know, and got everything sorted out, I sure enough peed on it, and wow. Whew. That was not fun. But this one was about the same strength as that last one, so it could have been, see the battery pack. That makes sense. Whew, I can still feel it. Yeah, idiots are us. See you later, everybody. Woo! Bye-bye.